Good morning, students. Welcome back to ICT class. Hope you all are fine at your home. This is our 19th video session, and in the previous class we have discussed about two different programs. One is if-else condition to check whether a condition is correct or wrong or incorrect. Then next we have discussed about one new function called range function. In order to print a group of values or variables, we are using range function. So these are the topics which we have discussed in our previous class. Today we are moving to new category in Python program which is known as looping statement. Loop means what? In order to print one statement repeatedly. If you want to print a particular statement repeatedly, we are using looping statement. Loop means it will work like this, looping again and again. It will get repeated. That is what known as looping statement. And there are a lot of looping statement, and the first looping statement which we are going to study in today's class is for loop. Already you have studied in the previous class one conditional statement called if and else. So in today's session you are going to study about the looping statement called for loop. So you are familiar with range function. So where should we use this range function? Where to use this range function in order to repeatedly print this group of values inside the looping statement, we are going to use range function. Okay, the first loop is for loop. It is given in page number 53 in your textbook. There you can see one box. Then let's move to the syntax of for loop. Let's see that syntax. For each and every statements, the syntax is different. Okay, so let's see the for loop syntax. First specify for, then give a variable. Normally we are using the variable I. There is no issue in that. You can use I, J, A, B, any variable you can use. But normal condition we are using the variable I. Okay, for I in. For I in. Then we are using the range function. For I in range of. For I in range of. In bracket we are specifying the condition. Suppose I am specifying 1, 10. Okay, after closing bracket, give a colon. For the conditional statement if else also, we have given this colon. So always when you are writing such function, don't forget to put this colon. After the closing bracket, specify the colon. So this is the inbuilt syntax of specifying a for loop in order to repeatedly print a statement or number or operation, whatever it is. Type like this. For, specify a variable I in range of, specify the condition. Here we are giving the range function. And inside this for loop, specify the printing statement. I am giving like this. Print, in open bracket I am giving I, variable I. Okay. So what will be our output? Here it will read like this. I will take the value from 1 to 10. What does this range value indicates? Here if you are giving 1, 10, then it will take from the value 1 to how many? 9. Okay, it will take the value 9, up to 9. So when it reaches the first statement for I in the range of 1, 10, I will take the first value 1. Okay, here the starting value is 1. Till moves to the next statement. What is the next statement? Print of I. So in our variable I, what value gets stored? 1. So print of 1. So in our output we will get the answer like this. The first value will get 1. Okay. Then again we'll move to this for loop because it's a looping statement. So it will get repeatedly work. So again it will move to the for loop. Now the I value will check the condition 1 increment. Okay, range of 1, 10 means what? After the value 1, it will automatically increment to 2, isn't it? So that 2 value gets stored in the variable I. So now I will take the value 2. Again it will move to the next condition, print of I. In our variable I, which value? 2 gets stored. So print of 2. So in our output we will get the next value 2. Again it will get repeated, I in the range of this corresponding condition. Now our value will get increased to 3. So here 2 will changes to 3. Again print of I means print of 3. We will get the corresponding value 3. So it will get repeatedly done how many times? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When it reaches 9, it will automatically move to the first statement. Now our value will be I equal to next value 10. So the condition get wrong. So it will stop execution. Okay. So we'll get the corresponding output from the value 1 to 9. Okay. So this is the working of a looping condition. For example, if here we are giving the value 11, instead of this we are giving 11. So what will be our output? Here there is no starting value. So I will take the value, first value 0. It will take the value 0, print of I means 0. So in our result we will get what? In our output we will get the first value 0. Again looping statement works. Again it will repeatedly works. I will take next value 1. Okay. Print of I means print of 1. We will get the value 1. Again it will automatically works, repeatedly works. Next value 2. Print of 2. Like this, how many value we will get? Up to 10. 1 less than this value, up to 10 we will get the result. When it reaches 11, the condition will get wrong because here range of 11 is here. So when I take the value 11, the condition will get automatically wrong. So our result will be from 0 to 10. So this is the working of looping statement. Again and again this corresponding variable will take the values from this range. Okay. If it is 11, I will take the values from 0 to 10. If it is 20, I will take the value 0 to 19. That much values we will get the output because in the printing statement we have specified the variable. So whatever values I has taken, that values we will get as our result. So this is the working of looping statement. So in your textbook you can see that. Here in this box, here you can see one box. So in that box you can see this is a program to display whole numbers from 0 to 10. In for loop the print I statement runs when the variable I is given values from 0 to 10. Here in your textbook it is given as range 1, 10. So it will print the values. I will take the value from 1 to 9. Okay. If it is 1, 11, I will take the value from 1 to 10. Okay. According to that range, this corresponding variable will take the values. So let's do this program by using Python ideally. Okay. Let's do the program using for loop condition by using the function called range. Here you can see for a variable I in range, in an opening and closing bracket, inside that bracket I have specified the value 11. Then always put a colon. After that, if you press enter key in your keyboard, you can see the cursor is blinking after a tab space, okay, which indicates that this coming instruction will comes under the for loop. Okay, then start typing the printing statement, print of I. So this is the for loop condition. Inside in two different statements we can repeatedly print the whole numbers from 0 to 10. I am going to run this module, then you can see the corresponding result. here you can see starting value I didn't have specified, so that the starting value will be 0. Increment value also I didn't have specified, that's why 1 increment, 1 increase. Then the less than condition here is 11. So up to 11 the values like this will be printed as the output. Suppose I am giving here 1 comma 11. As per your textbook I am giving 1 comma 11 and I am going to run this module. Then you can see the starting value will be 1 because the starting value here is 1. Okay. Then here you can see up to 11. Then next I am going to give the increment condition like 2. Then again run this module. So starting value will be 1. Increment value will be 2. So like this we can specify the different range condition inside the for loop in order to repeatedly print something. Okay. So next let's move to next activity, activity 4.8 in your textbook. So in the previous activity we have printed the value, whole numbers from 0 to 10, 1 to 10, 10 times. So next move to printing strings using for loop, activity 4.8 in your textbook. So here is the program using looping statement 4. For I in range of 20, print a name called Amina. So first I will take the values from how many? I will take the values from 0, 1, 2 up to 19. Okay, here the range is 20, so up to 20 I will take the values. So that much time we will get the output Amina. So 20 times the name called Amina is printed. Then I takes the first value, 1 time Amina is printed, and next again it will works repeatedly. So I will take next value 1. So again print Amina. So next time the word is printed. Again I will take the next value 2. So again Amina is printed. Again I will take the value 3. Again print Amina. So Amina is again printed. So like that this corresponding printing statement will get printed how many times? 20 times, 0 to 19. I will take the value 0 to 19 according to this range statement. So 20 times we will get the corresponding printing statement called Amina. Okay, so that is what printing strings repeatedly using for loop. So while giving strings, inside double quotes give the name. So let's do activity 4.8 in your textbook. Okay. Next for loop program is for printing a string. So that for I in range of 20, in page number 53 you can see the activity 4.8. I am doing activity 4.8. For I in range of 20, put a colon. Then inside the printing statement in double quotes type a name called Amina. So that what will be our output? 20 times this corresponding string will get displayed. So let's run the module. Click on run option, run module, click on OK. Then you can see 20 times. Here you can see 20 times the corresponding word has printed. If I am giving here 10, then I again run this module. Then you can see 10 times this corresponding statement got printed. So this is the for loop condition, to repeatedly print a string using for loop condition. Okay. So in today's class we have discussed about one new topic, one new function in Python program called looping statement. Looping statement is used for repeatedly printing a statement. Okay. So different looping statements are there, and today's session we have discussed about the first looping statement called for loop, and for printing or displaying whole numbers from 1 to 10, and also printing or displaying a name repeatedly. 20 times we have printed one name called Amina. So these are the two programs which we have discussed in today's class using the statement called for loop. So each statements or each programming instruction is different. We are using different programming instruction for different purpose. So you must study the meanings or word to use the statements, or how to write the syntax of this program. So you must study this programming syntax in by heart. So if else condition is different syntax. For loop, looping statement, repeated statement is different. So we are using a lot of programming statement for different purpose. So for loop condition is repeatedly printing a statement. So in the next class, we'll see another looping statement. Okay. So that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.